Listen to our Daily Habits series. What makes people creative?
Hi, everybody. Today we have Nicole Stillings with us, who is an intuition expert. Intuition, if you didn't know, is the highest level of creativity and how all major thinkers and inventors came to be. Nicole has really dived into this. She is based in Santa Monica, California, and I'd love to hear from you, Nicole, what your daily habits are to stay creative.
Yeah, so it's really about, for me, it's about opening that channel of creativity first thing in the morning. So I can feel a difference if I do go into my own manifestation, money activation, and intuition, like my rituals in the morning. There's a difference between how my day goes. It's more in flow. I'm easily guided to the right answers for business problems we're solving, the right conversations for connections that we need. But when I don't do those things, I notice that the day feels more challenging. So for me, it's like getting up early. I get up, I'm a 6 a.m. riser. I don't know if like people are in that 5 a.m. club. That doesn't work for me, but 6 a.m. feels really good. And the first couple of things that I do in my day is, this is a little out there. It's a little edgy for people that are maybe newer to spirituality or have only gone, are more kind of still in that self-love journey. But I studied as a Reiki master for 4 years. And like you mentioned, Christina, I've studied under 4 different intuition masters. I'm a certified medium. Didn't even know that was like a thing that you could get. But, I can connect to people's ancestors and spirit guides about their life purpose. That's really my specialty, because it connects to the money activation work that I do. And so main thing is that to make sure that your intuition, that channel is open and clear, you need to see if there's any supernatural entities blocking it, right? So a lot of times we're just living in the 3D. And as you go about your day, you've got meetings, to-do lists, managing a team, whatever, creating your own art for the other creatives listening to this. But it's making sure that there's nothing blocking the flow of inspiration and abundance to you, right? Everything as I do about, inspired ideas create money, right? So it's all connected. And so really the first thing that I'll do in the morning for that is just connecting in my own way to God or source or love and light. However, people do that. That can take 1 minute, right? If you're used to doing it. And then really just looking in my own creator field, which is part of everybody, anything that has that has energy running through it has an electromagnetic field. Right? So our bodies have what I call the creator field. And that's where we're manifesting from, creating from, pulling these inspired, intuitive ideas that then make millions of dollars or make us really happy, whatever it is that we're seeking. From our own field. So I'll look in my creator field and I'll feel like, what are my energy levels today? Did I, was I over giving in my personal relationships? I coach, right? So I have a lot of clients in a bunch of groups, right? So I balance out. I do what I call an energy detox and recovery, taking other people's energy out of myself that's not mine, cleaning, clearing, and charging it, sending it back to the people who it belongs to. It's like kind of community service too, first thing in the morning, because everybody feels better when their energy is whole and complete. And I'll detox my energy out of them, recover it into my chakra system so that I'm like fully aligned and intuitive. The next thing I'll do is I'll look and see, are there any of these dark forces in my own energy field? Because if I leave those there, it will block my inspiration for the whole day. I will start to notice it because I'll feel tired or lower vibe, and maybe I'll be sitting down to build something new and the ideas won't flow, right? I know what the telltale symptoms of that are. And so I'll clear my energetic field if there's anything that attached to me through my own vibrational dissonance or a client or whatever it is. And then I will look at shielding myself, right? Just making sure I'm protected. That's the energetic protection work that keeps you clear and clean. And then I get into quantum wealth tuning, which is a process that I teach that just helps you really, really elevate your vibration, connect into your soul purpose. It's like, I call it like an energetic Adderall. It feels like people have said, like, once they start their day this way, they feel supercharged, like they could tackle the world.
So if I'm somebody that doesn't know anything about this, what does it look like? Are you sitting in your living room with the candle? Like, take us through the journey of, is this all in your mind? Do you have like something you've written out?
Yeah, so the Quantum Wealth Tuner it's a note in my phone, right? So I'll write down which parts of the morning ritual I'm doing, because I'm not somebody who tries to spend 2 hours in meditation. I could, right? But we know that that's also not taking action to bring those finances and that abundance that every creator is probably looking for. So I'll put it as a note in my phone, but then the rest of it's all happening mentally. It's actually what I teach in my membership. We're getting into money demons and breaking off the spiritual entities that affect the flow of abundance and happiness to you in January. So everybody that I work with just learns how to do this quickly in their own mind. And you can feel your intuition and your creativity spike literally right after ripping these entities off of you. It's pretty insane. It's like you look out, like it's like you're looking through rose-colored lenses. You know, when you just wake up and you're in a great inspired mood and good ideas came to you in the middle of the night for how you can like execute your day easily. It feels like that every single morning.
So artists have I think, a very interesting relationship with money. They want to be true artists to their core, but they obviously want to make a living and they want to be successful.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for them?
Yeah, so I used to DJ for almost 10 years and I built that into $1 million business. And I did feel that I had sold out a little at the end. So I can completely resonate with that. Like, yeah, so there's like, it feels like from the artist perspective, at least in my experience, it felt like there was a lot of soul sacrifice that I had to make to receive the abundance and the compensation monetarily that I was desiring at that point in my level of experience and whatnot, right? That would be requisite with that level of training and the hours of mastery. Some of this is now that I know more, right? I've been in the space that I'm at, helping with the reprogramming work, the wealth tuning, the energetics of money, intuition training. Now that I know what I know, some of it I could have worked on and just kind of subconscious reprogramming back then. But this was in my 20s, right? So I'm kind of on like, I'm really on like career 3. But so it was 5 years ago for me when I was winding it down. So main point is that it's really about looking at what your beliefs are. Like, is everything that you think about the abundance and the sacrifice that you have to make really true? Or is this old programming that you picked up from the media, your parents, or even working with a coach to help just kind of weed through that and seek the truth, or building your own spiritual practice and just asking your intuition to guide you, like which beliefs are not serving you in your goals? Because art is an extremely high form of creativity. It should be rewarded. A lot of times, we don't believe that it's rewarded like other careers are rewarded, or we're just missing like one piece of the puzzle. It's just putting it this one other place, or monetizing it in this one other way, or taking it one step further, right? Where then there's this big boom.
And since you were in music, does music play a place for you still today?
Yeah, I love music. I'm still trying to understand how we bridge that. The entertainment space can be more of a darker world, right? Than the sandbox that I'm playing in now and that I choose to live in and want to be in. So that's just, it's front of mind for me, is how do I bridge my love and my passion of music with the work that I'm doing now while keeping everything in this higher vibrational energetic space. So
is there some music you feel like you don't listen to anymore?
Yeah, I don't listen
to bad vibrations.
Like tons of curse words, nothing that's defamatory against women, obviously, right? Because I'm kind of the opposite of that. Most of my clients, 90% of my clients are women, high-powered women. So, and just also like be aware, for anybody who's wanting to dive in more to what music can do to your brain, be aware of how you feel after you listen to a song. Like, your intuition is guiding us all the time, whether you're paying attention to it and trained in it or not. So if you listen to sad music, you're going to feel lower vibration after. And then also, the artists, so their energy and their emotions is going into the music, and then you are receiving some of that as the listener. Same with art, right? They're building a piece of art, and that's an energy transmission, and the viewer is receiving some of it, right? So be aware of that. And also what someone is saying, like the language that they're using. Your subconscious brain is wide open if you're not doing shielding techniques like I teach. So you will also be receiving that as programming. It's just like reading the news, So I listen to more like tribal beats and stuff or like old school stuff where it was very positive and happy, like disco, right? It's very Motown, right? It's very feel good vibes. So just, yeah, the best place to start is paying attention to how you feel after that type of music.
Thank you, Nicole.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me. This has been a blast.